Well, we both watched Hustle the other day.
Yeah.
Basketball movie, kind of keeping with sports.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So first I was scrolling by and I saw the rating of the movie. Rated R. I was like, Uncut Gems, that was a crazy movie, and I'm pretty sure that was pretty high rated. So I had some pretty crazy standards going in. But I guess that's not really fair to Adam Sandler to have the same expectations every time. However, the movie had some cheese in it. It was a little cheesy. Like, I appreciate what Adam Sandler was doing. I appreciate the storyline. But it's like they just pulled their favorite lines from the best sports movies. And we're like, we can just throw that in at the beginning. We'll throw that in at the climax. And you know what? At the end, we'll just put a little cheese and wine there for you. So it was good. I enjoyed it. It definitely shouldn't have been rated R.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's because they said the F word. I think it's because there was some nudity slightly. But I think that's enough for rated R these days. I liked it, though. I really liked the I already forget his name, but the basketball player there.
Bo Cruz,
the cruise missile.
Cruise missile.
He was great, and him and Adam Sandler, they had a really good dynamic.
Yep.
And something that I thought was really cool that I heard people talking about online is Adam Sandler is a basketball scout, if you haven't seen the movie. He's a basketball scout for the Sixers, and his daughter is like a film buff girl. Like, she wants to go to film school. Yes.
And
I thought it was very cool that he brought his daughter into the practices and helped him record and showed interest in her, like...
Kind of fusing the two worlds together.
Yeah, it was a nice father-daughter type situation, too. So I think it was a good family movie.
I mean, and actually, it played... No spoilers, but it played a huge role in the movie.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, it was a huge storyline.
It was her idea.
Going into it, yeah, so... Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I definitely thought... I mean, we're sports fans in general, so we'll watch the sport movie. And I liked the whole idea of kind of finding the diamond in the rough. I thought that was really good. All the adversity was really good. And even the competitors at the end, when they had to, like, film the basketball scenes, because that's tough for sports movies. Sometimes they'll film the movie and the sports scenes are just not there.
Yeah.
They're just not there. So I thought they did a good job at actually, like, getting... good camera work into the movie for the sports segments and when they were actually playing. So, yeah, overall, I mean, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
It didn't, like, I'm not leaving the movie theater going, like, Uncut Gems. Like, I'm not leaving the movie theater going, oh, my God.
Like, thinking about it the next 2 days.
See, like, and it's like, I could probably watch that in a couple months and I'll be like, oh, yeah, like, I've seen every scene of this. I won't forget anything because it was just kind of,
big cookie cutter.
Yeah.
But it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Whatever. And again, I'm glad Adam Sandler's his old stuff's great. Everyone loves retro Adam Sandler. But I'm glad he's taking himself seriously now. Like, he's kind of jumped into this new life of his, and I'm really happy because it's kind of like he has two careers now. He had a career and he kind of phased himself out. He did some rom-coms. He did, obviously, his old comedies are really good, and then he kind of took a little bit of break. And then he comes back, and now he's in I want to say family movies, but like drama is a little bit more and a little bit more intensity.
It's a bit of like a renaissance of his career.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Where he's kind of doing what he wants. He's being a bit more serious. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's cool.
And I think, I mean, obviously I'm not Adam Sandler, so I don't know. But I think maybe he was like sick and tired of people just being like, oh, he's only good as Billy Madison. Oh, he's only good at certain things. And I think he kind of might have taken that to heart and just has... Watch this.
Yeah, I'd be very curious if he actually thinks about stuff like that. Because that's what I would think, too, looking in. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Maybe he doesn't care.
Especially when that was, I don't want to say so long ago, but a while ago in his career.
He was a kid.
That was like his first stuff, moving up in. And then, obviously, after he was done SNL and whatever. So, yeah, I'm happy for him. I think it's really good. And I don't think Bo Cruz, I don't know the actor's name, but I don't think he's... Like, nothing that I've seen before.
Nothing
anyway.
I've seen, no.
I didn't recognize him. There's a few actors and actresses in there that I did not recognize from anything.
Yeah, all those basketball players. Who the hell are they?
That was a very cool montage at the end. At first, I was like, why are they showing all this? But then, once we watched all of it, I was pretty happy that they showed all the, everybody playing ball in their prime, talking trash, some of their best highlights.
If you haven't seen the movie, there's a ton of actual basketball players in it. And they do a good job of, like, I mean, other than a couple that can't act at all, other than a couple of them, it's pretty cool.
Who are you referring to?
No comment. Kyle Lowry. No.
Oh, no.
No, he was good.
Kyle.
Okay, what are you watching? Okay, did you watch The Boys yet?
I watched The Boys episode 1. Just one. The Boys episode 1. I loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. Especially when shows take length to come out with the next season, you appreciate it way more, right? So this took them along. They really
If it's
did a lot of
good.
filming. Yes, absolutely. And I think they knocked it out of the park. Like, episode 1 was a great pace setter for the rest of the season. It got you back into the story, and they did a great job also of, like, picking up where they left off. Like, it wasn't like, you got to go back and watch the last episode. I did. But you didn't have to. You could jump back into it as a fan and still be like, oh, yeah, I remember all this.
Because they give you that 1 year boost where it's like it's been a year since the last season. So it's kind of like that whole starting fresh situation no matter what.
Yep.
But like I'm all caught up right now. So there's one more episode to go. I'm on I just watched episode 7. And it's definitely like it's one of those shows where like the episode ends and the first thing you're thinking is like, man, I want to watch the next episode.
Yeah. I feel like that's the show. Even season 1 and 2. Like, that's the show. Episode ends, and you can't help yourself but to watch the countdown and go, should I? Should I not? And it's already on.
Yeah.
And you're watching it. But I'm excited. And I love the dark character development of any shows, really. Like, if one of your main characters takes that dark twist, sign me up. I will watch all of it.
Who are you referring to right now without spoilers?
I mean, it's not a spoiler. Like, obviously, if you've seen the end of season 1 and you've seen all of season 2, you know Homelander's going down a dark path.
Oh, yeah, that's not a spoiler.
Right? That's not a spoiler at all. You've
nuts.
seen it at all. But as every episode, they do such a good job of just getting him to that extra notch.
Oh, man. I know everything that guy's thinking.
Everything.
Like, it's awesome.
And I think that's why. Because you know everything he's thinking, but you don't know how he's going to react.
Ah, it's very true.
Right? You know, like, oh, that's going to piss him off. But then you're like, is he going to do A or is he going to do B? You don't know. You kind of got to sit there and watch. So I was pretty happy with that first episode. I mean, the opening scene.
What was the opening scene?
Well, they're trying to sneak. I'm blanking now on his name. I can't spoil it. I don't want to spoil it.
Okay, that's fine. That's
so
fine.
we'll move on. But anyway,
But
if you're going to watch The Boys, the first couple minutes, kind of a reference to a meme. I think it is a reference to it.
I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what it was.
The Thanos and Ant-Man
Oh
meme. That's
my
all I'm going to
God.
say. That's all I'm going to say.
I had to skip that scene. If you guys watch it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I was eating. I had to skip that scene.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay, real quick, I'll hit some Disney Plus shows that I just finished. I finished Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep. How was it?
It was good. It was really good. I mean, like,
That's the problem.
so much criticism online. Oh my God, Star Wars fans are actually mentally insane. Like, it was a good show. Like,
But that's the problem.
just because it wasn't like this, like the Godfather for every episode. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't mean it's not still good. Like,
But it's good. When they announced Obi-Wan, we wanted great. And I say we because I haven't seen it yet. I'm in the middle of watching the Clone Wars. So I'm finishing one Star Wars before I jump to another Star Wars show. And, you know, when they announced this, people went crazy, right? And especially because Mando and Boba Fett were pretty good shows. Like Mando was crazy good in my opinion. And Boba Fett I thought was a little slow, but the story was there. I
fell asleep, Boba Fett.
No.
I mean, I watched every episode, and
course.
it got insane by the end. But like, those first couple episodes, I'm like, buddy, you're just in the desert right now.
And I don't know why that seems to be a Star Wars thing. The first couple episodes takes you a while to get there.
Same thing with Obi-Wan.
Yeah. So and it's what, 6 episodes?
6, and I would definitely recommend it because those last 2 episodes really do the first couple episodes justice. If you know what I mean, like. There are some things that got a lot of criticism from the first couple episodes that if you watch the whole series before making your judgments, those judgments will be null. If you know what I mean? Like
I
some
do.
things where you watch and you're like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's not stupid. You just don't know it yet. You're stupid.
Oh, wow.
Not actually, because a lot of stuff was actually stupid. But it was I definitely liked it. Like the last 2 episodes were really good.
But the thing too with Star Wars is you do have to know. Like, you do have to go in with some Star Wars knowledge.
Yeah.
That's not a show you can just kind of toss on and be like, oh, I get that reference. Oh, I get that reference. You're not going to get that reference.
You got to know Darth Vader is Anakin. Spoiler alert.
Whoa.
And that he's Luke's father.
And I've muted all, like, keywords on my social medias and stuff like that because I don't want to be spoiled. And somehow a poster comes up on one of my timelines. I was like, how? I've muted everything, and it wasn't like, obviously when they announce the characters, you know that's gonna happen. But yeah, so I saw a poster. I don't want to say it.
Okay, you don't have to say it.
But it just had something to do with a final ending battle, I do believe.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
well,
but you got to watch 6 episodes to get there. So.
You do. Another episode, I watched the last episode today. Real quick, Moon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that one.
Okay.
Is one of the better Marvel shows on Disney, I think.
Sure.
I liked WandaVision. I think WandaVision's still probably up at the top.
Yeah. That was killer when it came out.
Yeah, that was like a phenomenon when it came out.
Yeah, that was.
Moon Knight's definitely up close to that level.
Okay.
I really like Oscar Isaac's like
really
insane.
Yeah.
And the girl, Layla, unfortunately I don't know the actress's name. She's fantastic. And she gets a lot of spotlight in the last 2 episodes. She does a really good job with it.
Which is good.
And Moon Knight really good. Next up for me from Marvel, I'm watching Miss Marvel.
I mean, good. You got to give it a chance. Good for you.
Good for me.
Well, like, I have too much on the go right now. Like, too many shows. Like, I'm watching The Lincoln Lawyer.
Oh, right really?
So you're I don't even know how many episodes.
You're treating it like it's like community service, watching Miss Marvel.
No, it's just like I'm not a massive Marvel fan to begin with. That's not a secret to people that know me. As Scorsese says, it's the carnival of film.
The carnival, yes.
No, I just find, like, the original, like, Avengers, when they all had their individual movies, and obviously, like, you have your Iron Man and your original Thors. Okay, great. Those are amazing. And then it's like, once you get past the first couple Avengers and everybody else, they start filtering out. It's like, okay, I've seen this movie before. But I do have to say, Doctor Strange has stolen my heart.
Did you watch it?
I have not seen the latest one, but I'm just, because I'm so hyped up, because I love Doctor Strange to begin with. And everyone says this movie takes a little bit of a darker turn. And I literally haven't even seen the trailer because I want no knowledge.
It is on Disney Plus.
For free?
I got in my notes right here. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness on Disney Plus right now.
When they had that? Like yesterday?
Like a couple days ago.
Wow.
That's why I wrote it down.
I know what I'm doing.
There you go.
There we go.
And it was good for sure. I like Doctor Strange.
Now, you mentioned. Did you mention Thor?
No, so that came out yesterday. Technically, Thor: Love and Thunder, directed by Taika Waititi, who also did Thor: Ragnarok, and which is like a comedy, like more comedy. And I do hear that this one is more comedy.
Yes, I did hear that too. Which is, I feel like Guardians of the Galaxy's opened up that genre for Marvel. I'm okay with that.
And I'm okay with it too. My only issue that I keep hearing about it, and I haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to speak on it too much, and I'm excited to see it. I'm gonna see it, but I hear they make Thor. Well, they treat Thor like he's like a caricature of himself. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there's no seriousness whatsoever. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, I feel like that's happened the last couple of Thor, even the last Avengers.
Yeah, he's just a dummy.
Yeah, they just kind of brush him off as whatever, he's Thor. And then, but if you go back to like the origin of Thor, the guy's a badass.
Even just like the first movie.
Yeah, it's just like, how can you go from everything to nothing so quickly? And I get, character development. Yeah, I get it. The story arc, sure. But make him interesting. Damn it.
Damn it, make him interesting.
I want to see the eye patch going crazy. When he cut his hair, I wasn't the biggest fan of that.
They wanted him to be hot.
Exactly. Cut your hair, sure, whatever. But you better
kick some ass.
Yeah, let me see something here. I don't want to see you just sitting in a chair making some one-liner rom-com lines. So I'm going to watch it. Of course I'm going to watch it. Are my expectations high? No, they're probably pretty mediocre.
But that might be a good thing.
Yeah, I'd rather go in low expectations and then get exceeded. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
And I see on your notes, I'm gonna just jump in here.
Hit me.
The Minions.
Oh,
Rise
baby.
of Gru. I don't know if you've seen all the media coverage and
Of course.
everything that's going on with this movie, because I didn't see it until a couple days ago. That is ridiculous. People are going into the movie theaters dressed like nice, like suit and tie nice, with bananas, throwing parties in the movie theater, going absolutely crazy. The video I saw this morning, the theater called the cops and had to shut down like an actual banger going on in the movie theater.
Sounds awesome, man.
Where did this come from?
I don't know where it comes. Bro, the internet's insane.
That's true.
I saw a video of a girl who told her family they were going to a fancy dinner. They all dressed up. She's like, I got reservations. It's 5 stars. And they went to go see Minions Rise of Gru.
I love it.
And I think they all fell asleep. I think that was the meme. Is that like the parents fell asleep.
Ah,
But they were all wearing like dressed to the nines.
that's amazing though. But I forget who I was
why.
watching, but they did say that the movie in general was okay.
Yeah, I heard
Like
it too.
it's the joke behind it that's making the movie good. Which, okay, how many Minions? This got to be, if we're talking about Despicable Me and Minions put together.
I think 4 or 5 at this point.
Okay, because
I don't think there's that many.
there's been a few Despicable Me's and a few Minions each,
At least 2 or 3 Despicable Me's and at least 2 or 3 Minions.
Right? Okay, but for this to crush like July 4th box office in the States is crazy.
Yeah.
And I didn't look at the numbers for Canada, but I'm assuming they're not bad.
No, they're good.
I'm assuming they're not bad. And I couldn't believe that it was actually breaking records because of all the hype that the internet has put behind this movie.
I don't have this written down, but you know what's absolutely tanking at the box office? The reason why I didn't write it down is because of how irrelevant it is.
Oh boy.
Buzz. I heard, like, it obviously got a big pop when it came out, but it's just not making money.
When are people gonna realize to not mess with a good thing? I don't know why that is the movie thing. Last year, this year, and it's gonna be the next thing probably for the next couple of years. It's just gonna be constant remakes. There was nothing wrong with Toy Story.
And there's kind of nobody wanted this.
Because everybody that watched Toy Story growing up, you and me, we don't need this. We still love the Buzz Lightyear that we know and love. We don't need to see this prequel. And I think that's kind of what happened. Like, whether the movie was good or bad, I haven't seen it yet. I'm a diehard Toy Story fan.
Do you know the concept? You know the premise?
Yeah. I know the concept. He's young Buzz and he's...
No.
Yeah. And he's saving galaxies.
But it's not the Buzz Lightyear from the movie.
Okay, see, that part I missed. Yeah,
No,
so I don't know the concept.
This...
Tell me.
I don't want to explain it because the movie's so irrelevant.
Just tell me, though.
But the point of the movie is, like, this is the movie that the toy is based off of. So a young Andy from Toy Story would have seen this movie or a movie from this universe and then bought a toy based off this Buzz.
Why?
Yeah, see, it's just like such a weird deep dive.
Because guess what?
Who wanted this?
I already knew that. I already knew that Buzz Lightyear is a top-selling action figure from the Toy Story world. Obviously, when it started.
Yeah.
Space Commander from another planet. Laser. Like, I already know all this. The movies are great. And the fourth Toy Story is a heartstringer, right? For people that grew up with the franchise. I don't know who their demographic was for this because it wasn't the people that grew up with it, and I don't know if it really reached out to a younger demographic that like wants a new animated superhero, or not even superhero, just a family movie, a kids movie. So I don't know.
I don't know who they thought they were appealing to or who they thought they were marketing to, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there were people who were anticipating the movie who went out to go see it. But then after that, it was like, do I take my kid to this movie or do I bring the boys to this movie?
Exactly.
Because we all grew up on this, but it's like made for kids. And my kid doesn't want to see like gritty Buzz Lightyear. They want to see Toy Story.
And even those who grew up with it that now have kids, they've already seen the originals, those children. They've already seen the originals. So, again, you're not appealing to anybody. But it might be a hot take, but I feel like the last family animated Disney movies, I haven't seen many of them, but I haven't heard like, oh, you got to check this one out. Like I think the last one was Red.
I heard that was very good.
I heard it was good, but again, I haven't met somebody that's seen it. So I've read online that it's good. I've seen reviews that are good, but I haven't met somebody that's seen it.
I've seen the other ones though.
Which ones?
Like Luca, like Encanto.
I think
like,
that's different. I think that's different.
Isn't that Disney though?
Yeah, no, it's Disney, but I think that's a different. Because that's like a new style of animation that they're bringing in, like they're bringing in like a whole different culture into the Disney world. Like I think that's a whole different thing, and I think it's great because like the different animations that they bring in, the color schemes that they bring in for those movies were fantastic.
They got that Moana water.
That's right. That's
crazy.
Dwayne the Rock. So, but yeah, and just jumping into live action series. Yeah, I'm watching The Lincoln Lawyer. I'm a huge fan of the original, like the Matthew McConaughey movie.
All right.
Who Can't Be? I don't think you've seen that yet.
No, I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Literally, probably 5 minutes in when we put it on.
Not even, because I remember you didn't even hear the opening.
Nope.
Montage.
I was like asleep.
Yeah, you were out cold. And I thought that was like your first time attempting to watch it, but I wasn't sure. So yeah, you haven't seen it. But this one, I have to give them credit because I was worried that it was going to, like, they were going to try and copy paste. I was worried that they were just going to try and slap whatever they could. And they didn't. They took a little bit of a different route, which is nice. I can't remember. I didn't look up any actors or anything like that, so I'm not sure their names. But I feel like Netflix got caught a little bit. And is this an adult series? Like, is this for adults? Or is this for everybody to watch? I feel like they kind of got caught in a middle ground of crime. You know, obviously everyone knows kind of he's a lawyer. So obviously he's dealing with heavy crimes.
Spoilers.
Sure. So I think they got caught kind of like, oh, we want to showcase that he's a lawyer for this. Again, this is from the movie. We want to showcase that he's a lawyer in a murder trial. But on the other hand, we're going to make this series, but we want to make it Netflix friendly for families. So I feel like they got a little caught there. But the cast was really good. Like, they're pulling it off pretty well because you can kind of tell the way the lines are written a little bit that that's what it is. So I liked it, though. And then the other thing I didn't like, though, I have to tell you, this is a spoiler. He's got 3 Lincolns to choose from.
Wait, like, he lives out of 3 separate cars? He drives them around, like, in tandem?
Like, he goes to the garage and he goes, oh, I'm going to take that one. And there's only one classic. I don't even know the make or model. I should have looked that up. But he only has one OG classic Lincoln, and it's a convertible, and I do believe it's light blue. And I'm like, that is not the Lincoln Lawyer. That's not it. So that's the one thing I was like, okay, come on. Like, you got to give me the original things for that. But yeah, overall it's pretty good. I think I'm on episode 4 now. Something like that. I'm taking my time. They're 45-minute episodes. They're nice to watch, and then for my upcoming, switching gears.
This one's out.
Well, yeah, but upcoming.
Oh, you're upcoming.
Yes.
I'm looking at your notes here, but yeah.
Are you looking at the top of the list?
Yeah.
Okay, The Black Phone.
Oh yeah.
I heard good things.
I heard fantastic things.
And I am not a horror movie fan at all. I only like a few series, like some of your Conjurings and Insidious. Like, obviously those are pretty good, but I won't go out of my way to look for a horror film. But I saw this trailer and I was instantly reeled in. Like, they got me, and I will be seeing that. That is at the top. I moved it to the top of the list for films because I'm like, I have to see this.
Yeah.
They did a great job at really showcasing, putting together a good trailer. And
do you know, like, the concept?
Yes. Yeah. Well, yeah, like the trailer.
But you know about, like, the phone?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, but if you see the trailer, you're gonna watch the trailer. You can put together 2 and 2. That
it's crazy.
The missing kid can hear other missing kids.
Yeah. So taken by the dude with the mask, creepy guy snatching kids, played by Ethan Hawke. Oh, what a beauty Ethan Hawke is! Also in Moon Knight. What a fantastic actor.
Very
like,
true.
Such a creepy. He can do creepy and weird so well. He's such a cool guy. Like, yeah.
Gotta love it. And the trailer, you see the mask, you see the outfit and the vibe that he's giving off, and I'm sold. Like, I'm definitely in.
I'm in on The Black Phone also. I haven't seen that one yet.
There we go. Maybe that'll be our next one.
Yeah, sure.
And then the other one that the trailer I think just dropped a few days ago was Amsterdam.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Again, the trailer didn't give me much. Like, I watched the trailer. It showed some good areas, like, you know, a couple one-liners, whatever, and it kind of built a little bit of a story. Not really. But it was more the cast that sells you on that.
Insane cast.
Insane cast. We got Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington, Rami Malek, Robert De Niro, which, come on, that alone sells tickets. Mike Myers, and there's a few more that are just
nuts.
Yeah, you have a cast like that, everybody's gonna want to see that.
But what do you know the concept of the movie? Like, what is it?
No, I like, to be honest with you, I didn't get much from the trailer, and that could have been just me. I don't know, but I didn't get much from it. Like, I know he is a physician. Christian Bale is a physician, with one eye.
With one eye.
Yeah, he's got a fake eye.
I just googled it. Yeah, he's got one eye.
Yeah, he's
that's
got
for
one
sure.
eye. I didn't get much from it, but I think that's good. Like, I don't really like when trailers give away too much, because then I go into the movie theater already. Like, the Black Phone trailer gave me a lot.
Like, you know what you're getting a hold of.
Yeah, like, that's what, like, again, they got, like, I'm gonna go see it, but I know the movie. Like, I know where I can expect certain things, but this one, I don't know, because a very classic drama trailer, but they didn't give away too much.
Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Cool.
They kind of sold it with the cast. Yeah.
Okay, my two futures that I have on here, I got a show and I got a movie. The movie I'll hit first because we saw those trailers, the whole UFC card.
This big.
Right in the little corner, they put the trailer for Jordan Peele's new film, Nope, which I hate the name, personally.
I don't like the name, yeah.
I don't like saying, I've never said the word nope in my life because... Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Nope. It's such a lame word. Anyways.
Yep.
I mean,
the trailer didn't do anything either.
The trailer didn't do too much for me, but I do like alien stuff, and I'm into it.
There you go.
The cast looks great, and Jordan Peele has done nothing wrong so far. Get Out was one of my top 3 movies of the year. Us was definitely a top tier horror for the year. When I saw it, a great movie theater experience for both of them.
Yep.
So, I'm in. Yep. I'll watch it for sure, but it's gonna be I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting into.
All right. Well, we'll find out. We'll see it shortly. I'm assuming.